motherfucker. What's up? How y'all living? The Plug 78.
I'm alright.
Yeah, Alvin, how you living, big dog?
I'm a little extra, bro.
Yeah, me, you, and me both, man. We out here trying to get it. We gonna figure it out. You got 24, lined up for you. What you kind of got stored for your year coming up? I see you got a lot of shows and stuff.
Yeah, we got some shows coming up. We'll be in Plano, Texas on the 24th. I got a clean show coming up in February. That's an important show to me. I started doing clean shows because I felt there was a need. A lot of people don't want to hear the raunchiness and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So there was people that wanted to, you do a clean show. So I'm like, all right, let me start doing the clean shows.
Yeah.
So they've been selling out every one I've done.
Good stuff.
Then I'm preparing for my birthday show in April.
That's what's up. Happy birthday, big dog. We definitely going to be there to support you as well. Excited for that. I wanted to kind of get into some of your clean comedy as well, man. I think that's what really makes you special in some of the ways that you are able to put some of those jokes together without having to be all raunchy with, your delivery.
Yeah.
How did you get into being more clean with some of your comedy? Not all of it, but yeah, I like it.
Well, for me, comedy is mental, so I don't really necessarily write jokes. I will write an idea of a joke down, but I don't necessarily write jokes.
Gotcha.
And in 2016, I opened up for Country Wayne.
Man, that's what's up.
And Country Wayne doesn't curse. He doesn't do any raunchy comedy per se. So they was like, hey, you got to do a clean set.
That's dope.
So I performed a clean set and I did well. So then I would do like these private gigs and people would be like, hey, it was a military retirement or a wedding reception.
Yeah.
Oh, I got my pastor here. Can you do a clean set? So I would be doing these clean sets, and then a lot of people know this and they don't know this, but I work at a church.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So at first I didn't tell them I did comedy because obviously,
Yeah.
but when they started,
perspective on it,
yeah,
for sure.
I got certain people who come to the shows no matter what.
Yeah.
And then other people when they found out, oh, let me know what your show is. I'm like, hey,
About that.
I don't want to be judged.
Yeah.
So
That's dope.
my pastor would be like, I'm gonna surprise you and come. So
Yeah.
to avoid him surprising me, last year on Mother's Day,
Yeah.
we did a 2-day weekend show.
Okay. That's dope.
Saturday and Sunday, and both of them sold out.
That's dope.
My church came out; they showed
That's dope.
out.
That's
So
dope.
I was like, I want to, continue
Continue to
doing
do
these clean shows, and they've been doing good so far.
Man, yeah. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you for real, because those are very special. I got to catch one of them that I know all the fellas could definitely relate to. You were talking a little bit about your marriage, how long you been married and stuff like that, man.
7.5 years.
That's what's
We've
up.
been together 12 and a half. We've been married for 7.5.
That's what's up, man. You had delivered one of our jokes about how they be waiting on us. They be acting like they waiting on us, and we be like, man, we already dressed waiting on your ass. I could relate to that. That was a good one. As far as getting some of your jokes and things like that, do they all come from like your family experiences, or do you kind of take experiences from other people sometimes and make your
Most
joke?
of them come from, my own personal life.
Yeah.
And sometimes you do kind of have to exaggerate a little bit, just to put
To
the
deliver, yeah,
emphasis on
sure.
it. And then it just comes from things that I see.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's dope. As far as your experience, you say you've been married for a while. You have kids as well?
Yes.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And then as far as comedy goes, how long have you been doing comedy and decided, like, hey, this is what I'm going to use for my outlet?
When March comes, it makes 12 years.
Damn, that's what's up. Okay.
And I started, I guess you could say I've always taken it seriously.
Yeah.
But I had got locked up and I got out in 2013.
So.
And it wasn't until like 2016 that I felt like I could really do this.
That's what's up.
So
Yeah, I know that it takes a lot to get on stage and be able to deliver those jokes, man. How did you get over those nerves as far as being up there and may not coming across some people not funny and shit like that.
I used to be a rapper.
That's talk to him. Talk to him.
And I used to be one of the, I won't say best as in lyrically,
Yeah.
but I was like I was like the top local rapper back in the 90s.
Talk to him. Talk to him. Tell me a little bit more about that, AP. Come on.
You know what? A lot of people, because I'm older and we live in the social media age, so
Yeah.
my rap career is before
The social media
yeah,
and
all
all
that
can
other
really
type of
pop. Yeah,
stuff.
you
So
on the mixtapes and the
yeah.
all
So if
that
you know
stuff.
me, you know me. But if you don't know me, that's fine.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
what's up. Yeah.
But like most people, I started rapping when I was young, and I looked up to my brother Walter, and he was like Ice Cube. He could really rap.
Yeah.
He would freestyle all the time, and he would be like, give me a word, I'm gonna make a rap about it.
That's dope. Yeah.
And so I grew up freestyling. I didn't know how to write 16s. And
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
the
you know
beats
what I'm saying?
and
I didn't know how to
uh-huh.
structure songs.
Yeah.
I just knew how to rap.
Yeah.
And I would go to house parties and clubs and stuff like, hey, let me get the mic, let me freestyle.
Yeah.
And I was like one of the first people that I know of that was doing that. So then in 2000, 2000, this guy that I knew, he owned the record store, and he was like, I guess people had told him I rap because I never went in at him and told him. He was like, hey man, I'm putting out this screw tape.
Yeah.
Screw tape.
Right.
And
yeah.
he was like, you want to get on it? So I'm like, yeah. So
That's dope.
this was the first time that like a lot of people heard me like on a broader scale, rapping, and that was called Juneteenth. And
Talk to him.
that kind of propelled me. So from 2000 to 2002, before I got locked up, I was doing like big shows. I never did local shows. Like I never did the come to this bar.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking nobody down.
No, yeah.
But I'm opening up for Ludacris and Gorilla Mob at the time. I performed at Sunken Gardens and in front of 5,000 people, and I'm feeling good. I'm about to make it. Then I went to prison.
Yeah, you're like, damn, what the fuck? So I mean, with that being said, like you really got to that point in rapping where you kind of figured out what it took or what it takes to be successful in what you're doing now.
Yes. So because I was so used to being on stage, it wasn't a big deal for me to get. Now let me tell you something about comedy. Comedy is not like music. Music, people can just like the beat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the beat is dope.
And go with that.
Or if they like your lyrics, they're they like the lyrics. But with comedy, you're the music, you're the lyrics, you're everything.
Facts.
So you have to be this all-around musician to grab people's attention. So if your jokes are not connecting with the audience,
it does. Yeah. It's gonna be tough to relate.
Yes,
like okay.
And it gets awkward up there. So people always ask me.
Yeah.
They always ask me my advice, and I hate giving people advice about comedy because somebody else might look at me and be like, "Who is he to be giving somebody advice?" He ain't done.
Nah, you've been out there, experience and stuff, seasoned vet now, man. You've been doing it for a while. So yeah, what are some advice?
My advice is to have confidence. Confidence is key. Like even if people ain't laughing, perform like you're doing the best.
Yeah.
But also know when to transition. If you see some jokes ain't working, don't try to force those jokes on people because you might lose them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the other thing is just have fun. You know what I'm saying? When you get up there, have fun. Comedy is a wonderful thing. People like to laugh.
Love to laugh.
And comedy is subjective. Everybody like different styles of comedy. But in my journey, I learned that there are certain things that people can relate to.
Yeah.
Relationships, kids, obviously, and just life experiences. And that sounds like like
cliche, maybe.
Yeah,
like, okay.
cliche.
But it is what.
But it's how you structure those jokes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, to make them funny and relatable to people.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Shout out to Alvin Perry coming through. This is the plug number 78. Make sure y'all go over there, like, share, and subscribe, man. This is a special one. As far as, you were speaking towards music and kind of getting some good advice. What be some advice that you kind of tapped in with? Did you get to tap any shoulders or ask any of those like rappers or comedians like, hey, you know, what's some good advice that you can give me?
As a rapper,
Or as an entertainer, yeah, as you
man,
coming through.
keep working.
Yeah.
Nothing happens overnight. We have this idea that if you don't know somebody, and then one day you see them blowing up, that they just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Almost nobody came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know, they have a story. They was grinding somewhere.
Yeah.
They was doing something somewhere. So it might have been 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, or however long it is. But when you met this person, it might have seemed like, oh, I just heard about this person the other day. But they might have been doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, keep on working on your craft. Keep on doing your thing. Somebody gonna like it.
Yeah.
I might not like it, but
somebody gonna like it.
It's somebody that's a fan of you.
Yeah, and man. And then speaking of you kind of dabbling into some of your merch as well. Tell me a little bit more about what kind of got you into the merch, and it's definitely I love it, man. I love it. Tell us a little bit more about that.
I've been selling T-shirts since 2011, and then I started making them myself in 2015. So I have a company, Bullhead Tees, that I make custom shirts. And when you're creating anything, usually I create things for myself first.
Facts, yeah.
And when it came to merch, I wasn't really creating merch for the public. I was just sitting at home, like, what would be a good idea to make me stand out when I'm on stage? That's so one of them was the PA, was Professional Asshole.
Yeah, shout out to that.
And in 2018 is when I first made my first Professional Asshole shirt. And I was like, that describes me, as a comedian, because most comedians can be considered as an asshole. Yeah. But I'm a professional because I get paid.
Paid for it.
So
bring it to you.
People would want to buy the shirt, and again, I wasn't selling them, so I would just go make them, and I'll get you a shirt. And then once you start seeing so many people was asking me about it, I'm like, well, maybe I can make some money.
Maybe, and put it together. Yeah.
So I have about 4.
They ranging them off over here. Yeah, I know. I was like, man, it's like Call of Duty outside right now.
I have 4 merch designs. So the one that I used to really try to push was my motto, which is live, smile and die laughing. And then hustler for hire, black, funny, and fine. And then I think it's one more, but Professional Asshole also. Yeah,
that's dope, man. Make sure y'all get over there, check out some of his merch. I'm definitely gonna have to grab a hoodie. Definitely, I see you wearing that red and black one, man. That's fly. So make sure y'all tap in. What's your socials as far as everyone connecting with you, brother?
Comedian Alvin Perry.
Make sure y'all, it's simple, straight to the point.
Yeah, on YouTube, anything, Comedian Alvin Perry.
Man, that's dope. As far as socials do go. Tell me a little bit more about, you have a hell of a digital footprint right now on the social media, so make sure y'all go over there and check out some of this man's skits, some of his things that he's putting together. Tell me the importance for you as far as using social media right now in comedy.
The importance is engagement, right? So people don't want to just like your videos, right? They want to be connected to you in some type of way. It's the reason why people go on Shade Room and these celebrity pages and comment, hoping that the celebrity like they comment or talk to them, right?
Yep. True.
Even if they just trolling, you might just be trolling just to get a reaction and not like you don't like this person. Yeah. And they comment back to you. You're like, oh, I can't believe you.
Come on, yeah.
You commented back to me, and then you screenshot it and post it up.
Right.
But I got on social media by chance, Facebook by chance. I had just got out of prison. I was a thug, so I was like anti.
Posting all that shit. Yeah.
But I've always been popular. I've always been like, if you know me, you know me. So when I got on there and I realized that I could be me, people started messing with me. And as time went on, I had grew this huge following. So Facebook is like my biggest platform.
Dope.
Instagram is getting to where Facebook is at, and so many people are following me from my reels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But when I started, people want to see your personality. They, it's the reason why people like Plies became popular outside of music, because he's sitting in his car saying stuff and doing stuff. He's not a comedian, so he just has to provide social commentary. That's how Cardi B became popular, just providing social commentary. Kevin Gates used to do something similar. People like to see people go live and whatever the case may be. Well, again, for me, outside of Facebook, because Facebook is where the most I do the most engagement, because it's people that I'm really close to, I know. Instagram, when they started getting into the reels, because I don't know if people know
were
this.
late,
yeah, they trying to get away. Facebook owns Instagram, so they trying to keep up with TikTok and Snapchat, so they don't care if you post a picture. If you're not a celebrity, you post a picture, your picture's worthless. They trying to compete with the video type of streaming. So once I started making these videos and people started engaging with it, and I had a couple of videos that did numbers or went viral. Even before the ones that went viral recently. But I wasn't consistent, and that's what it is. People want consistency. They want you to keep on making videos and things of that nature. So I have to think of something like, okay, I can make this video real quick. And then lately it's been San Antonio. Like, let me kind of showcase my city from a different perspective.
From just like the normal or the outside viewership, looking in. Like, well, so what is San Antonio about? Like, well, you do a hell of a job, man. You're a hell of a real estate agent, by the way, as well. That's one of my favorite series.
The realtors love me.
You plug in every side of the wrong side of the city, but hey, it's fresh. I like that. It was definitely different.
Somebody called Eastside the worst, and I said it can't be the worst. So many great people, including myself, came from there. I get why they saying it.
But it's
But in truth, it's like you gotta put it like this, right? This is a nice neighborhood, and I live in a nice neighborhood too. In somebody's mind, they not expecting anything bad to happen out here, right?
Facts,
But these are the type of neighborhoods that people come to break in cars,
houses, whatever.
Somebody gonna start a gang sooner or later. These kids, they something else. But if a murder happened out here, people gonna be like, "Oh, I can't believe this happened out here." Well, that's subject to happen anywhere.
That's facts,
But these are newer neighborhoods, and the East Side is an older neighborhood. So those things tend to happen because one, it was a poor area.
And it's already been established.
Also, it's people that don't even live on the East Side that'll go over there just to be disruptive.
Exactly. And be like, I'm going over there. I'm going to kick it
go back
over
home
there.
and lay their head down,
Back over here on the west side, man. So that's definitely dope. And you gave us a hell of a gem as far as staying consistent with the social media as well. Tell us a little bit more about how you use social media and then how you plan on continuing to use it. You still have a lot more skits I see going.
I like having conversations with people, which is how a lot of people even started following me, especially on Facebook. I like having real conversations. I used to do radio, I podcast, all that. I like having, just talking about stuff. It don't matter if I believe, whatever it is. I'll just throw a topic out there just to get people's reaction, and then we'll talk about it. It's not about being right or wrong, but sometimes you got to have conversations. So, I'm the type of person that I'll talk about something that a lot of people don't want to talk about. Or, somebody might not be saying nothing about it. So let me be the one to bring the subject up, and then, now we're engaging, we're conversating. And I'm a pretty smart fella. I know how to talk. I try not to get mad at people because it's your opinion.
It's just commentating.
And then when it comes outside of the normal engagement of conversations, when it comes to videos, I try to be unique in my videos because I don't have the equipment to give you the quality production.
Like, yeah, but neither does a lot of the other ones that are I like Skin and Bones. He's pretty funny, and he keeps it very simple, and he's pretty timely as well. That's what I noticed. He's like, hey, this happened like no more than 8 hours ago, and he's already making a video of it. And I'm like, damn,
I got a job.
Yeah, exactly. You turn it around, you like, man, this dude is on it. But I'm saying you gonna get to that point where you like, nah, all I have to do is put this together. I like the eggs too. Baby girl's making the eggs in the kitchen. Yeah. Make sure y'all go over there, follow him on Instagram as well. I wanted to talk a little bit more about current events. Cat Williams has been going viral for the past like week or so now, man. He's been going crazy. Tell me tell me your outlook on Cat Williams and what he's doing in the comedy world.
I think first of all, Cat Williams is easily top 10.
Well,
depends who you talking to, he might be top 5. And I think he spoke his truth. I think that's important to understand. He said something that, to paraphrase, something of the sense like you wouldn't have to worry about, what I say about you if you treated me better, something like that. He said, and so we like to say, oh, Cat Williams is crazy. Oh, he a drug addict because we seen him when he went through that period of chaos,
fighting the little kids and shit.
Chaos, but that don't mean that you're a drug addict. That don't mean that you're crazy. Even in that interview with Shannon, he said, when he go to cities, he be out and about in the public. So you're not going to see too many celebrities or somebody that's considered celebrity out and about mingling with people. Every now and then you do. Guy came down here, and I remember he went to North Star. Nobody knew who he was. And he's walking around, and I bet you in his mind, he probably wanted people to be like, I'm the guy that be going viral. But you have to interact with people. And Cat Williams is the type of person that he interacts with people. And again, people like that because they want, even though you're a celebrity, they want to feel like you're human. Like I mean, you are human, but y'all on the same level. So he might be at the park hooping. Well, anyways. I feel like he spoke his truth. You know what I'm saying? So somebody can say, oh, he lying, and this didn't happen, this didn't happen, this didn't happen. Clearly, everything that well, you know what? I can't question this man's life. He might have read 3,000 books.
Oh, you talking about some of the over exaggerations that he put out there as well. I definitely feel
it. Sounded crazy when he said he ran a 4.3.
But did you see the 4?
I seen the video.
Okay.
And then people are like, "Oh, that ain't 40 yards."
I mean, it's
for his age. That's still good.
That's pretty good. Get up the court. Nah, what? It'll take me at least 6 seconds to get up that court. We have a habit of we like somebody, so because we like this person or this person, we immediately pick sides. Yeah.
Oh man, he lying. He full of BS, and then most people are like on Cat's side, because he says so many quotables.
Oh yeah.
But I don't really have necessarily a side. I just feel like he's a comedian. He's funny. And he spoke his truth. And a lot of things that he said about certain people, was revealing. You can go look up and see, okay, this person did do this joke. This person did do this and stuff like that. And comedy is competitive like rap, like anything.
And he really showed that and displayed that, I felt like. And honestly, I thought it was always competitive, but now that made it seem like it's like, oh, okay. It's just like rap where you got J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar and Drake where it's like, oh, okay, they buddies, but hey, I'm still number one, So it was a really good podcast overall, man. How you heard about the aliens? The aliens going in Miami?
Yeah.
Tell me, come on, man. Come on,
listen,
man. What you think about the aliens going on in Miami?
I don't believe. I ain't gonna say I don't believe in aliens. I just don't believe that. That was an alien.
Okay.
And you got to think about it. Somebody would have had a better video than this sky.
Come on, man.
In this day and age, it's people trying to make money. So somebody would have sold a video
so quick,
even if it was one of them cops. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, that's very true.
But if in the movie, I can't think of the movie, but Nicolas Cage is in the movie,
Yeah.
and or Independence Day. Just go to Independence Day. Remember when when Will Smith went to Area 51 and he was having a conversation, and they was like, if people knew that aliens was real, basically they would panic.
Yeah.
So we have to keep information from people. If that's true, I'm okay with it. Because you see how people act when if it's a hurricane supposed to come or the freeze,
and the food.
or when the pandemic happened,
man, yeah.
and people was in the stores buying up
And
everything,
grabbing all the
like,
toilet paper. Yeah,
like,
imagine. Yeah.
It's like people. The everyday normal person who's not used to dealing with these things wouldn't know how to receive this information.
Right.
So, we say our government, but our government is supposed to protect us.
Yeah, because we would free.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be no bread. Yeah. It would be no toilet paper.
It's like you think about the purge.
Oh, see? Yeah.
That's something that could actually happen.
Yeah, some
and most people
like
are not prepared for
some shit
a
like
purge.
that. Yeah. Like,
and it might not be like a government sanctioned purge. It just might be racism.
People,
it might be
push the streets.
war of the world, war of the worlds.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to be careful and trust. I don't want to say trust the government, but have some type of trust that they know what they're doing.
They talking about what they're doing, trying to. I don't know, man. I want to see these fucking aliens. I want to see them come down and motherfucker come down and start zapping motherfuckers. I was like, oh hell nah.
So I was having a conversation at the job. This is a conversation I always have, right?
Yeah.
When I tell people that aliens might have always been amongst us.
Facts.
I mean, you think about this. We're humans. I talk to you. You understand me.
Yeah. And
we know that animals understand each other. Mm-hmm. A dog can communicate with a dog.
Facts.
So how do we know they're not the aliens?
That's what I always think about that water, how deep that water is. And I was like, man, the motherfuckers are in there.
You can watch almost any documentary about like orcas.
Yep.
Especially like fish and stuff like that, or just animals, chimps, whatever the case may be, how they interact with each other and things of that nature. I seen a video of I think a possum had got hit, and then the other possum was like on the side of the road, like praying. He fainted and went over there and was just like on the side of the other possum. Like you're talking about I can't talk to this dog.
Yeah. You think
but a dog can be trained. A dog can be trained to understand a human. Parrots can repeat.
Yeah.
Like
what you're mimicking or saying.
Yeah. So it's like you have to think about it on a broader mind frame. The animals. We might be the aliens. They might the animals and birds might be looking at us like, look at them aliens.
Yeah, they're just running around, tearing shit up. Man, I appreciate you coming through. Real quick, man, tell us what shows you got coming up once more and how we can make sure we tap in and check out some of those upcoming shows, man.
I got well, if you're in the Dallas, Plano area, I got the show at Plano, the Plano Comedy House. That's January the 24th. I just scheduled a show for February the 18th at Upstage Comedy Lounge.
Upstage.
I have a clean show on February 25th at Upstage Comedy Lounge.
Yeah.
Got a guy coming in from Houston, Big Skinny. He's funny.
Dope.
He's gonna be on that show. I'm sorry, I had to burp too. March the 12th, I'm gonna be at Laugh Out Loud with the Loud Pack, and April 27th.
That's what's up.
We haven't got a venue, but that's my birthday, so we doing a birthday shows.
Yeah.
We gonna figure it out.
That's what's up, man. We're gonna be there. We're gonna make sure that we gonna share everything that you got coming up. So again, we use our platform like it's your platform, the Big Dog. So as you promote, we will be promoting that show as well, man. Any shout outs you want to give out before we get out of here on plug number 78? Yeah.
Always, my guys, the Loud Pack, King Quasi, Jerry Debo Smith. Shout out to Bobby at Upstage Comedy Lounge. Shout out to everybody and anybody that has supported me throughout the years, no matter what it is that I'm doing. Shout out to to you for inviting me on, but just
sure.
the whole city of San Antonio. For no matter who it is, I want San Antonio to know that everybody wants us to be great tomorrow. But greatness might not come right away. The person that might end up taking us over the top might be somebody that might be great for a long time. So you don't want just anybody.
Facts.
You want the right one that brings the right attention and notary to the city where people are always talking about San Antonio. So don't rush greatness. Greatness is on its way. Whether it's me, whether it's you, whether it's Clifton, the Loud Pack, whatever rapper, whoever, Mike Dimes, whoever it is. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's on its way. Just be patient.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. You keep doing your damn thing, man. Keep going viral with all those videos that you continue to put out. I'm preaching nothing but consistency in 24 for you, big dog, because we're excited to see what else you got in store. You got the first half, second half. We excited to see more, man. Appreciate you, man. Hey, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. We out. 78. Peace.